All right. So this next one is, look, EA made these certain games recently, and I'm not going to spoil it this time, but EA made these particular games, and they were remakes or reimaginings. They weren't, though. Everybody thought they were going to be. They were going to be these reimaginings of these games right here. And instead, we got something basically different that a lot of people didn't like, a lot of people didn't want. A lot of people really just wanted the originals to be brought forward into modern days. And now we are getting that again. We are getting the originals remastered. So I'm excited for this because these are some of the best. I'm going to tell you the truth. When I played these when these originally came out, I'm going to be honest with you. This is some of the best video games. These are some of the best video games I've ever played, hands down, still to this day. Have you ever played this?
Yes.
The old ones?
Yes, the old ones. No, I mean, I can't say I played a lot of it. I played it.
Yeah, so I'm going to tell you, these are my favorite. Yeah, these are some of my favorite games. Probably this is my favorite game of this IP. So, yeah, let's check it out. We're watching the trailer for... The Action Pack needs you. You can support Mike's After Action Reviews on our Patreon for as little as $3 a month. Every quarter, once we've made at least $200, we're going to be giving away 10% of our earnings from Patreon in a giveaway over on our Twitch, so go check that out as well. You can find all of the links for everything in the description and in the pinned comment down below. Do your part. Support the pack. The Action Pack. Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection launch trailer, PS5 and PS4 games. Okay, so check it out. Coming at us from PlayStation. We're going to like the video. 421,000 likes, 421,000 views, 25,000 likes, 323 dislikes. These people, something's wrong with them. Fight in iconic battles from across the Star Wars galaxy. Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection launches March 14th. So, this is the Classic, and the Classic was much better, where you could play as all the different villains, and you could do all this different stuff, and they had battles in space. That's something that the new ones... So this is Star Wars Battlefront, the new ones, and the new ones do not have... this is the old ones. But the new Star Wars Battlefront games from EA sucked. I started the game, at first I thought it was cool, but it's basically just Call of Duty with a Star Wars aesthetic, and it's not great. The customizations options aren't great. People, loot boxes, people can swear by these games and say they like them all they want. They're not as good as the classic originals. This is what the original game looked like. The graphics for the time were good, but the biggest thing was Star Wars Battlefront 2 had ship battles where you could get, like, you would be in your... So imagine, like, ship battles in space. So you'd be in your big spaceship, and you'd run out, and you got your gun, and you run out, and you'd find a fighter, like you'd find a fighter ship in the hangar bay, okay? And then you'd run over, hop into the fighter ship, you'd fly over, start shooting at the enemy capital ship, and then you'd actually could land in the bay, the docking bay for the enemy. Yeah, right here. You could land in the enemy ship and then go destroy its systems from the inside. That was a game from 2004. The new games from EA don't have that game mode, and that was the stupidest thing ever that they didn't include that. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm pretty impassioned about this. But do you have any thoughts about it before we get started?
No, it'd be interesting to see what's in it.
All right. Well, we got a 1 minute and 36 second trailer.
Are
you ready?
I'm ready.
Hi, it's Travis with Oscar Mike Radio. Oscar Mike Radio is a military and veterans podcast and show about those who serve our country and those who have served and are doing amazing things.
You know what? Let's take more. And then they had that fantastic...
Managing those logistics and getting things where they need to be on time.
I mean, come on.
Want to learn more? Want to follow the show? go to OscarMikeRadio.com or the link below. We're Oscar Mike, and we're mission in flight. Thank you.
Here we go.
Fight I will. Feel the force.
Tonight the fall of the Jedi is at hand. Your friends can't save you now.
Actually, 1 second before we move on, I do just want to point out, unlike the EA games, both of these games also had a campaign. That's another thing. The EA games did not have a campaign, but both of these did. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pause it so early, but here we go.
Save you now.
Play in iconic battles from across the Star Wars galaxy in the Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection. Fight, drive, and pilot your way through unforgettable Star Wars moments in massive 64-player online battles. Battle as heroes and villains in the expanded Hero Assault mode.
For the Republic.
On iconic maps, including Death Star, Camino, Naboo, and many more.
You cannot defeat me.
So, in the original game, you could only play against each other on Mos Eisley, the Cantina, in the Cantina map. So, yeah. So, but now here they're telling you that you're going to be able to play as the heroes across multiple different maps. That's awesome.
Right. It sounds like Modern Warfare. I mean, as far as the breadth, you know, how many things it can do. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Play bonus maps, including Cloud City and Jabba's Palace. Take the fight to the skies in epic space battles.
The space battles
Play
were
your
so cool.
friends at home in local split screen or conquer the galaxy solo.
Local split screen. Oh, I'm so happy.
That's can be done in Modern Warfare 2. Or 3,
Okay,
I mean.
yeah.
And 2, yeah.
So the other, when did the first Modern Warfare game come out?
Oh, I'm not sure. It was way back in 2000 something.
Modern Warfare original. 1 second, because I want to point something out to you. Modern Warfare original release date. I know that I spelt that wrong. Okay, so the original release date of Modern Warfare was November 2007. This game came out in 2004. This game did it first.
Oh, sure.
Or conquer the galaxy solo.
Oh, well, not that it's a competition. I'm just saying, like, these games were really, really good.
Right.
Let me see. Star Wars Battlefront 1, 2004. Yeah, this game came out before that. And I'm not, you know, and that's not, it's not that it's a competition necessarily, but it's just these games were so groundbreaking. And then the new ones that came out from EA made Star Wars Battlefront 1. And it was for the PS4 and PS4, and then the PS5. Now it's on the PS5 too. And it was just basically Call of Duty, but none of the cool stuff that Star Wars had, and it wasn't so great. But
right.
All right, we got about 30 seconds left, so let's finish this up. So here we go.
The offline campaigns.
There she is, the Queen.
Featuring iconic battles throughout Star Wars history. Join Darth Vader's elite 501st Legion in the Rise of the Empire campaign.
Lord Vader has arrived.
Experience the action. Feel the Force. The Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection.
I'm telling you. And the cool thing is that you can play in these ones. You could play as like the droideka, so you rolling around and then you deploy and you'd have your shield and you could shoot. And the droidekas were the ones that turn into the ball. The droids that turn into the ball. I don't know if this is going to come out on Steam, but I'm gonna say $40. What do you think?
No, I don't think it's going to be any less than $40.
30. Oh, both of us are wrong.
Wow.
31.
I'm wrong.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna add this to Steam right now on mine as well, because actually this is one that I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy this. And so the original classic game, not remastered, is $9. So both of them together are $9 put together, and then the new both of them together as a pack with the new stuff is $31.51. So I'm adding that to my wish list, and it's coming on the 14th, which is 4 days from now. So I will be getting that. But yeah, these games were so good. And it's just something that hasn't been recreated in the same way, especially, like I said, the space battles. Because you're flying around in space shooting at enemy ships and stuff, fighter ships. So, yeah. Let's check out the comments, see what other people have to say about it. We are so back. Yes. I love how this has a 90s, mid-2000s commercial, like a feel of a 90s to 2000s commercial. No gimmicks, no flashy stuff, just a guy with an epic voice telling you the features of the game to get you hyped. I love it. Let's all imagine ourselves 20 years ago playing on our PS2s and PSPs. Yes. I'm so excited to play online. Never got to play online during the PS2, and this is going to relive my childhood. That's true, because it was on the PS2, and PS2 didn't have like such good online features. So being able to play this online will be pretty cool. So
I think a lot of people are going to like that online. I think that's if it's anything like Modern Warfare, I think people are really going to enjoy that, because the different places you can fight, different things that you can do. I'm sure there's going to be. It's not just going to. They're going to have different challenges with maybe, I don't know, team against team, or free for all, something like that. But it'd be interesting how they stack it up, how they do the different games in the different scenes and stuff like that. Because I'm sure you can, like you said, you fight in space, you fight on the ground, and maybe inside, I don't know.
So the ones that were
there's so many different things that Star Wars has done that could be on this is what makes it exciting. And if it's like Modern Warfare, they'll probably add stuff as they go along, which is kind of fun, because you don't get bored. They switch it up and have challenges and stuff like you can do through the games and stuff. So I think it's going to be should be really successful.
Yeah, well, and then I was just going to say, the newer ones created by EA, it's not that they're necessarily these terrible, terrible games, but it was just that they basically felt like your bog standard first-person shooter Call of Duty with the aesthetic of Star Wars. These original games felt like a Star Wars game that was a first-person shooter, if that makes sense. Like these are more centered around being a Star Wars game than they are just being a monetizable first-person shooter game. So, yeah. But here, let's move on. We'll move on to the next one here. So go check this one out, guys. It comes out in 4 days for $30. 4 days for $30. $31.51, and then $35 at full price after the 14th.
There you go.
Yeah. So, is he okay for this summer?
Yeah. Sorry, my wife had to interrupt the stream and ask me about my son's password.
Yeah, but it's...
All right. Okay, so then let's move forward on to the next one here. Here we go. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch and join the Discord, where you can voice chat with me while I live stream, and you won't be recorded or anything on YouTube and Twitch, so that's pretty cool. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you like to read, you can see my after-action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in the description below.